This segment is sponsored by Norris Accounting. We are talking taxes with President and CEO of Norris Accounting. Dion Norris, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
What an important time.
Yes.
But really, you're here to tell us that the entire time is an important time. We're talking about year-round tax planning. Thanks for joining me again.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So why is it important for individuals and businesses to engage in tax planning the whole year?
Yeah. Life happens, taxes happen throughout the course of the year. Let me tell you a story. This past tax season, we had a client that came in. They were misinformed about an inheritance that they received. So they were on the assumption that they didn't have to pay taxes on it. So during their tax preparation, unfortunately, we had to break the news to them that they owed over $200,000.
Wow.
Yes. Now, I don't know about you, but $200,000 owed is a lot of money.
Yeah.
To me, about 99% of America. So one of the things that we could have did to help them is, if they would have came to us, we could have educated them about what they inherited and the taxability of it. And then we could have spread out the taxability of that over multiple years instead of one.
Yeah.
And also, we could have potentially reduced it to zero as well. They'd reach out to us.
It pays to reach out to you.
Yes, it does.
So also talk to us, because that's a life event.
Yes, it is.
How do other life events, whether it's marriage, birth of a child, or retirement, how can all of those factors really alter how individuals approach tax planning?
Yeah. So whether you just had a child or plan to have a child, it can have a positive impact on your tax situation.
Oh, good.
So if you are married, some things to consider are you go from one income to two incomes, you could potentially boost yourself up in the tax bracket or go to another one. So those are things to be aware of. And then if you're about to retire, well, if you're on a limited salary, you want to make sure that you're paying as little amount of taxes as possible, so you want to plan for that.
Yeah. I'm so glad you're here, because you're making it sound so easy. But you know, there's people who find this whole process to be complicated,
yes,
overwhelming. How do you talk to them? What advice do you have to those people who are anxious about tax planning?
Yeah. So first, I want to say it is complicated.
Yeah.
There's a reason there's people like me that are that have jobs. But you want to go with a professional that knows what they're doing and one that can interpret what the law is saying and make it very, very easy for you to understand. Someone who's going to be your friend and someone who's also going to be honest with you and tell you what you can and cannot do, so they can simplify a very complicated subject and make it very, very easy to understand.
You need like a keep it real tax person.
Yes, you do.
And you're that guy.
Yes, I am.
So what role do tax professionals really have in helping individuals and businesses with ongoing tax planning, and what can we come to you for?
Yeah. So I like to say your tax professional should be like your Indiana Jones.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure everyone has seen their movies. You want someone who is going to leave no stone unturned, look under every rock, find that hidden treasure for you that can reduce your tax liability, so ultimately you have more in your pocket and you're able to live a more fulfilled life.
Yeah, so they're like part of your crew, part of your team, part of your family. How often should we be checking in with our tax professional?
So I like our clients to check in at least once a month with us, especially if we are moving through a complicated matter with them, but at least quarterly. You definitely want to check in, or just anytime you have a question.
Yeah. And if we want to check in or learn more, get more for information, where do we get in touch with you?
Yeah, you can feel free to reach out to us. You can call us or just shoot us an email.
All right. Thank you so much for joining me again here on Good Morning Washington and for all of the helpful information.
Thank you very much.